this is William Jones, some may say Billy, aka the Red Phoenix, and over here you know what we do. So I'll end it there. Listen, a couple of y'all been asking, where have I been? Am I just gonna do my wife's channel? I have been concentrating on that, but I'm still here, man. Been working on a few things actually, so check out my wife's channel, Miss Red Phoenix. The link will be down below, but we've been working on stuff like this. This is one of the prototypes that I'm working on for my wife. This is a 300 black, and I know I said that I was gonna do a 300 black video, and I will, but I'm still working on the gas system, how to bend certain tubes and how to make stuff right and how to make stuff run. So this is the upper receiver. This is our prototype, and we have several more. This actually has a dead air Sandman K on there, so this is a full suppressor, and this is like 22 inches. We have a civilian version, one that I can actually get out there with a flash hider on it. So we've been working on some things. It's really hard to get that barrel together and get it right and get it gassed up right. It's a little bit of a trick to it, but working on it hard. A really small package. As you know, on my wife's channel, she's really concerned about wall penetration. What is it going to do in the house? So we're trying to slow bullets down. We're trying to make loads. We're trying to do a whole bunch of stuff. So yes, I'm still here. I'm just kind of behind the scenes making things happen. And I built more guns for her than I have done for anybody else, period. And it's all good because her channel's jumping. So check her out, like and subscribe. So the DIY, the do-it-yourself thing, something I found out the other day, which I did not know after all the years of building guns and fooling with guns and learning them and doing my little geek nerd stuff that I love to do. Looking for it. I'm going to explain this to you. I was building a 7.6239 for my wife and actually had a really hard time, and like it wasn't ejecting right, it wasn't doing anything right. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Say AR-15, baby. Oh yeah. She bad.
So, 7.6239, built one for my wife and we were having problems with it. The extractor itself, all right, the extractor is what takes the shell and pulls it from the casing itself. So, it's in there, it's in the bolt, the carrier goes over the bolt and it pulls that bullet out. Pulls it out, pulls it out, pulls it out. There were a ton of scratches and scrapes where that extractor was just grinding into it. I mean grinding into it. And I never really paid attention to it, didn't really think about it because they've always worked. But anyway, so the shell would actually get stuck something like this. So when it was trying to come out, the ejector, the thing that pushes the round to get thrown out, couldn't do its job because the extractor was holding onto it and gripping the shell. And it was making it really hard to cycle. Just trying to cycle the rounds in, they were like getting jammed up and it was just terrible. And I would have never thought that the extractor itself would cause that much of an issue where you couldn't cycle in and you couldn't cycle out and it just would not run. And we're not even talking about firing, we're just talking about operating, just putting rounds in and just cycling through the gun, just wouldn't do it. It was a maybe 10-minute fix. So if you want to know how I did it, holler at me. If you've had this problem before, let me know what you did versus what I did, because what I did worked really well. Just kind of softened up the teeth and kind of did some other things with some stuff that I used. But I'll let you know all that. If you holler at me, it's no big deal. Kind of lengthy to get into it now because it was kind of like, you know, try it, try it, try it. It was more of do a little bit, take a little bit off, try it, do a little bit, take it, you know. But it's amazing how it worked afterwards. I mean, afterwards, it cycled well, it ran well, and I would have never thought that the extractor would have been something that caused that much issue in a firearm and how the firearm works. Never would have. Anyway, check out my wife's channel, Miss Red Phoenix. She's doing her thing. Got a lot of things in store. We are still building, like I said, the 300 black video from my guy. You know what it is. I got you, bro. It's coming. And to my other guy, you know that 6'5", I ain't gonna say too much because then people will know too much. I got you. It's on the way. We're gonna get it together. It's gonna be dope, fire, just like the other one. Anyway, till next time, you know what it is. Red Phoenix, holla at you.